There are several different ways that you can save objects in Resonite. One of them is through your context menu, which is this sort of like wheel-looking menu. And you'll have different options on here. Now, if you are holding an object, let's say I have my tool here, which is like this little bee. Say I wanted to save this to my inventory, then I would grab it like this, and I can use my laser to grab it as well. You might not be able to see it in the video, but I see a blue laser. You can use this laser to grab things. You grab it, and while you're grabbing it, open up your context menu, and there will be an option to save it. It's like a sort of a blue floppy disk. You click like that, then it will show up in your inventory as saved. Now, you can also do this by holding the object, and then with your other hand, you can click the Save Held button inside of your inventory, and that will save the object as well. When it comes to inventories, one of the first things that I like to tell new users is create folders, stay organized. Because when you first get in here, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I can save things and then I can spawn them out in other worlds. You know, I can give them to my friends, I can show them this is so cool. And you'll want to start saving everything. Now, when you save to your inventory, normally you will want to save to your root inventory, because if you're in a public folder, it will not give you the option to save to that folder. You need to be focused on your root inventory. This is your personal inventory. Now, you can also create folders within your personal inventory. This is very important to do early on, because if you're going to be saving avatars, if you're going to be saving tools, if you're going to be saving items, you want to have those separated into different folders. Otherwise, when you save everything to your root, every time you open up your dash, it is going to load all of the things that are saved to your root. And once it becomes too long, it takes so long to load. And it is also impossible to find anything like that. So there is a create folder button that you can click, and it is extremely useful. Please organize. Another reason I like to suggest organizing first thing is because this inventory currently is not like File Explorer. You cannot drag folders around, you cannot drag an item from one folder to the other very easily. In order to change the location of an item to a different folder, you have to spawn out the item and then resave it to the other folder. Now, if you're doing lots of inventory reorganizing, this can take a while, and that is why it is generally recommended to organize first thing. So you will also see around that people have public folders. Public folders is something that you can make as well. So if you have objects that you've made that you really want to share with people, you want to make it public, you want to spread it all around Resonite, then all you'd have to do is put the objects that you want to share into a folder that you've made. And then you select the folder once, and there is a button on the top that says Make Public or Share. And once you do that, you will get this little sort of blue triangle in the upper right-hand corner of that folder. That lets you know that it has been made public, that you shared it. Now, generally the only way that it can be shared with the public is if you hit that button to share it and then actually send or give that folder to other people to save to their inventories. You can also do this to organize your own inventory. However, I don't really recommend that, because then you can't really tell the difference exactly between what you've made public and what you've just saved to your own inventory. I recommend only sharing the folders that you truly want to be public. One point that I really like to make as well when it comes to public folders is once you get far enough into playing or using Resonite, you're going to be saving a lot of public folders. So make a public folder within your inventory. It's often joked about because, you will have your own folder named public folders, and that's where you save the public folders that you receive. So I know many people, including myself, who has public folders for public folders within public folders, and it's very meta, so to say. um, but it is good to organize.